Hey, it's Fluffy Fro here with another video. Today's video is a part 2 to making birthday Christmas gifts for my family. So today, this is basically, if you watched the last video, which you better, and if you didn't, make sure you go watch it. So at the end of that video, I said I was tired, my hands hurt, I'm gonna go to bed. I didn't. It is now, it's 4 a.m. I thought I was gonna say maybe at 1 a.m. It's 4 a.m. Wow, I did not mean to stay up that late. Okay, so anyway, at the end of that video, I was showing you my deer that I made, and I said that it came out really big using the Michaels Loops and Threads faux fur. But while making the deer, I realized that it was 3 strands of faux fur put together. So I'll show you what that looks like. So it's this times 3. So what I did, and I don't know how much time I spent on it now, seeing that now it's 4 a.m. But I guess I spent a lot of time, is I took the last skeins of the white and the brown that I was working with. I took them apart and created 3 different cakes from each of them, which did take a long time. Like, the part that takes the longest is getting the first strand split from the other 2, and then the 2 from separating the second 2 is super easy. But this is one cake. I was using that cake. This is another cake. Look how thick that was. I had a lot of the brown because it was my 3rd skein that I was using on the big one. And this is the 3rd skein. And then for the white, this is 1 skein. This is another skein. And then this is what's left from the skein that I was just using. And it's because I started working on another deer. So I just finished the head. And I'm now going to go to sleep. And tomorrow, maybe at 1 p.m., 4 p.m., come back and finish working on it. Because I said I wanted to make one for my niece. And I knew this was going to happen. Well, first of all, it's smaller. Like, this is the size that I thought it was going to be. Right? So there's that. But then I use the same size eyes as I used for the other one, which now is making me want to go and there's nowhere to go. I mean, I'll check Hobby Lobby's website, but I'm probably not gonna go there. I'm going to look it up to see if Michaels has online or Hobby Lobby, and eventually I'll probably switch out those eyes for 22mm eyes, because I just feel like I said bigger eyes just look cuter, and look, it looks like a cute owl right now. And it's still just as fluffy. I'm thinking about trimming the hairs around the eyes just because they can literally cover up the eyes for the most part. So I'm like, yeah, I want to trim that a little bit. I've already trimmed some of it, but I want to trim that more. So anyway, this is how the deer is looking so far. Definitely a lot smaller, and I'm glad I didn't even test it with the 2 strands. Like, it would still be big. This is a good size. So I'll probably make a bunch because right now I'm just using the leftovers from the first one. I haven't even touched like a new skein. Like, I have a 4th skein. Do I? I think I have a 4th skein of this color. I think so. I might not, but I think I do. And then I have 3 other skeins of a different shade of brown. So yeah, and I have a bunch of white. Like, I have a 1 full skein of white. So I could definitely make a lot of deer. So, oh, the only thing is I don't have a lot of the big eyes. I only have 1 other pair of the 18mm eyes, and then the next biggest eyes I have is 12, and I definitely don't want to put 12. I want 18 or bigger. Like, the bigger the eyes, the cuter the plushie. So yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. Next time you see me should be at least 10 hours later, if not crazy. I'm back with an almost finished deer. Yeah, it's it's about to be 4 o'clock. It's 3:59. So I basically finished the deer and I'm looking at her or him. It's a deer, right? And I'm just like, you look weird. I'm like, there's something about this face that's pissing me off. I'm like, you just don't look as cute as I feel like you should. Like, there's something about you that's throwing me off. So I figured it out. So this was the original eye, 18 millimeter. It's just big and menacing. This is, I think, a 12 millimeter eye. I personally think, oh, I haven't secured it in yet. It took a long time to even yank out the other one. But yeah, this side just looks so much cuter. I'm like, the smaller eye, here I was ranting and raving, talking about bigger, better, bigger, better. So I'm about to yank out this second 18 millimeter eye, and yeah. So I'm on my last pair of 12 millimeter eyes. So if I do make more deers at this size, I don't think that I will. I think I'll have to buy specifically 12 millimeter eyes because I think these are what they are. I think so. I'm assuming. I don't know why I just was like, yeah, that's 12 millimeter. This packaging doesn't say what size they are, but my brain is just like, yeah, that's 12 millimeters. So anyway, I'm about to go rip out this other eye, and I did start working on the antlers as well. I'm gonna do them a little different from what's in the pattern because I want them to be a little bit more sturdy, and the ones in the pattern are just too flimsy with this yarn. If it was the other kind of yarn, it would be a little bit more firm and stand up a little bit more. Like the one that's in the pattern, that's why I'm making a different kind. Are you ready? Because I'm ready to show you my lovely dubbly. So cute. I added the eyelashes this time. I did it before with the bigger eyes and it just looked crazy. But of course it was the eyes that were the problem, not the... Oh, she's so cute. She's so stinking cute. I'm like, I decided I was gonna give this to my niece, but I'm like, will my niece truly appreciate my fluffiness? And I decided to go with red bows this time, and I put it around the antlers because I only had the these, you know, this very small rubber bands that you put in your hair. So I was like, I just want it to be something that you can take off and not like a permanent fixture, which is why I'm not gluing it down onto them. But I definitely could if somebody wants me to glue them down. It's like, do you really want bells on your stuffed animal year round, you know? Her little tail, oh my gosh, so precious. So cute. I don't think she can stand on 4 feet like the other one just because of how it's stuffed, but she can definitely lay down, kind of perch up on something. Very cute, playing reindeer games. And in the camera I'm like, did I? But in real life I'm like, I definitely did. The head is definitely on straight. Yes, it is. Okay, the head is on straight. So happy. Alright, first project of this video complete. Reindeer for niece question mark. Yeah, because I don't know if I'm going to give it to her or give it to somebody else yet. So what's next on the agenda? We have blanket, dog, another rabbit. Yes, I wanted to make a rabbit with this yarn instead to give to the baby instead of giving the baby the green one. And like, I gotta figure out something with the eyes, because like the whole point is I made those eyes because I didn't want to be a choking hazard, because safety eyes, they're not permanent fixtures. Like, I was able to take them out. Some of them are easier than others. I did have to use my tools to get that safety eye out, but I still just, I don't know, I'm gonna go, because like, it's just cuter with the safety eyes. Like, I honestly, yeah. Anyway, but we're not gonna make that right now. We're probably gonna start on the blanket just to get it started, because it's 10 skeins of yarn. And also, if I make any more deer, well, first of all, I can't make any more of that size without safety eyes. I don't have any more of those safety eyes. I do have this caked up brown, a little bit of this caked up white, and then this much brown left. Still haven't touched the I have a full skein of white and a full skein of this shade of brown, and then I have 3 of the other shade of brown, which honestly, low-key, partially, I might return those because it was just such an impulse thing. I'm like, I figured out how to like maximize my yarn to get a full deer. So I don't need, like, unless I want to make a big one, that's the only way I would need 3 is if I made another big one. But I don't want to make another one that size. It is Monday. And last night I was like, yeah, I'm gonna show you the blanket, and then I didn't show you the blanket. And now I've moved on. Haven't done anything to the blanket yet, so I'll still show you. But it's after I finish what I'm doing right now, because it's literally on top of the blanket. And as you can sneak peek, it's the deer, the first deer. If you watched the last video, this deer, the big one. So this is the small one. This is the big one. Size comparison, you know. I'll do a better one later. But anyway, what I did to this deer is I re-sewed on the head. And I'm like, in the camera, it's still... Now it's like, looks like it's leaning to the other side. But like when I'm in person... So hold on, let me show you. This is the deer. As you can see, very cute. You can also see my first cow that fell apart in the washing machine. What I'm doing right now is so I fixed the head. I took off the head, re-sewed it on. I even took off this nose, re-sewed it on. Took this ear off, re-sewed it on, because it was like a little further up and it was making kind of look the head look misshapen. And then the antlers, I decided to make this version because the smaller ones I did it with these and I think they looked better. Like, just having antlers that actually stand up versus not, I think is what I wanted. And now they look so much cuter. Oh, and I also added eyelash. This one is black and it looks fine with the black eye. But with this brown eye, I tried using this exact same yarn on this one and it looked weird. So I was like, wait a minute. Is it because this is a brown eye? So I was like, let me try some brown yarn. And I ended up using this yarn, which is the Loops and Threads Impeccables yarn. And in walnut, in the color walnut, which I plan to use to make a Christmas gift for my aunt. She wanted a air warmer, so I'm going to use my knitting machine to make that. And I think I might do that today. Since, oh, this is the blanket, by the way. I know I said I was going to show it when I was done, but might as well. You could see what it looks like right now. Like, it's not very long. This is 4 balls of yarn. I'm about to attach the 5th, and then we have 10 in total. So after the 5th one, I'll know a rough estimate. I did some math. It's, in the end, it might be about 60 inches. So I think it'll be a decent blanket, maybe not a go to sleep blanket, but a decent sized blanket. Like, she looks so much cuter now. And I haven't even finished fixing this. Just moving the ear back, fixing the nose, and adjusting the placement of the head made such a big freaking difference. I'm like, wow. And adding the little eyelash. I tried trimming around here as the eyes as much as possible so it wouldn't cover it up. They wouldn't be as covered up as much, but it's difficult. But yeah, it's my dear. Update, I have been working on this blanket. This is the 3rd day and I have 2 more skeins to go. I've done 8 balls and honestly my hands were hurting so bad yesterday and today. So I only did 1 so far today. About to go to the gym and then come back and see if I can finish it up. But I just finished washing my hair. decided to blow dry it because I need to buy more curly hair products. So, at least to do it in a wash and go. So I'm like, yeah, might as well blow it out. And then I don't know how I'm gonna style it because I need to style it on Friday. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna style it yet. But I mean, honestly, I probably could even flat iron it. But nah, probably I don't want to. I don't really want to. I want to, but I don't want to. But anyway, this blanket is getting big. I think I'm gonna wait to show you the rest when it's finished. But it's also not as like wide as I wanted it to be, or thought that it was. Like, it feels wide, but then it doesn't. I'm like, it's starting to look more like a twin size blanket, where I was aiming for queen, but at the same time I only bought 10 skeins, so it's like, you know, you gotta compromise somewhere. I definitely could get more, but that would probably require going to another Michael's, because I doubt mine restocked, because I wiped mine out. Mine only had 7 of this color and I took all 7. So I doubt they restocked. What I do love is how tight I did the stitches for most of it. The beginning was a little loose, but it got it's like nice and tight. Like, you can barely see the stitches. Like, you have to get up close to see that they're knit stitches. Like, I think that's also the fuzzy effect of it. This one just seems a bit fuzzier than regular Burnett blanket yarn, because this is the frosted. So I love that. I'm just hoping that when it's time to finish it off, I know when to do the last row. The last row I will be crocheting with my hand. Or I'm wondering if I should use a hook. It depends on how my hands feel, because I've been wanting to make other things, but working on this blanket is just taking up so much time. Okay, so I want to show you guys the blanket. It is complete. I don't even know if you can see the whole thing, but right now it's right above my feet and it comes up to my neck. So it's supposed to be about like 60 inches long, and then I don't know how much it is across, but yeah, it's a little bit, like, a lot of it smaller than I anticipated, but I did make the stitches nice and tight, so maybe if they were looser, it would have been a bit longer. But I think this is a good size blanket to give somebody as a gift, especially handmade. Like, it's a lot. And remember, these skeins of yarn cost $10 each, and even with the Michaels buy one get one half off, that's still a lot of money. So invested into one gift. I have an order. So she requested me to make a hat and ear warmers. Hopefully it's enough yarn to make the ear warmers. I don't know, because it's bulky yarn, and it's like, yeah, one of the bulky yarns makes a hat with like some leftover from the second skein. So I'm like, I hope one is enough to make an ear warmer. Like, maybe if we just do a few, let's like a little headband. So maybe as long as it's enough to at least do maybe 3 rows, it'll be satisfactory. So I'm gonna do that, and then so I have 1 hat and 2 ear warmer or headbands to make. So I'm gonna do that before I go into my Christmas presents, since that is an order. And then, as you know, we're still having on the list of things to make in this video. I really want to make this ear warmer, because that's just oh, my hands, I think I mentioned in the last clip that my hands killing me from working on this blanket, which I didn't expect. But I also don't know if it's from working on this blanket, or is it a combination of working on this blanket plus working on Aragurumi, those 2 deers, and the bunnies. Like, I've been churning, like, working my hands a lot more than usual. Like, crocheting clothes does it's a lot different than crocheting origami. Like, it's just a way different. So my hands have been hurting a lot. Haven't, well, I did just pick up a crochet hook to, like, I think this is this the top? Yeah, I think this is the top. So I did some, no, this looks like the bottom. Yeah, this is definitely the bottom. But at the top, what I did was I started with some single crochets across the top with my 11, let me grab it, my 11.5 millimeter hook, and then it wasn't enough at the very end, so I just did the last 2 stitches with slip stitches, and then you can't really tell the difference between the single crochet and the slip stitch in like this texture. So finished it off, sealed it out, tied it off, so hopefully it stays sealed because there's only 1 knot, so we hope that it stays sealed. And then yeah, that's the plans for this week. I'm hoping to like knock out at least 2 more gifts in this video, or else there's gonna have to be a part 3. And if there is a part 3, that means I have to post part 1 this weekend, which is so annoying because like I should have posted it, or at least posted a video last weekend, and I have a video edited. It's just like I wasn't like super satisfied with the ending, so I was like, maybe I'll just like revisit editing it later, because that was like 2 weeks, like a week ago that I edited it, like right after posting a video. So I was like, oh, I have time, and now, you know, it's time to post another video. So I'm like, I can post that video, but then I'm like, I also just want to edit and post part 1 of this series. But like, it's starting to feel like there's gonna be a part 3, because I did also decide I want to make my sister a scarf, or oh, well, let me not say I decided, I was throwing around the idea because I watched a vlog. She has a pattern for the scarf. She made it in red and pink, like a skinny skirt version of her scarf pattern. But I think if I just use the same red, and pink design and like colorway and just made it a little bit thicker, it would like be such a cute scarf for her. I think she would wear it. So that's like an idea I'm throwing around, especially because that would be a little bit easier on the hands maybe to crochet. But anyway, I have this order now, so I think there will be a part 3. But part 2 won't end just quite yet. I will be back. I probably end it at the end of the week. So today is Tuesday. Tomorrow, well, it's technically Wednesday because it's 1 a.m. now. Well, almost 1 a.m. It's 12:56. Now's the time to like do something. All day I've been trying to work on this custom order, and I'm finally getting through. Finally getting it done. So this is it. It's this red and black hat. It's made with that same Bernat softy chunky yarn that I don't like in the color. What color is this? This is berry red, and then I'm pretty sure this is just black. Yeah, this is just black. So working on this, and then I'm ashamed to admit how many times I had to restart this hat, and to find out the real issue, why I had to restart it so many times. And I didn't restart it from the beginning multiple times. I restarted from like the 3rd row multiple times, like the changing up how I was doing the increases multiple times, only to come to the realization that, hey, what if you just change, because I even changed my hooks, like I was going through it, and I was like, why don't I just change the magic circle, the amount of stitches I did in the magic circle. Sorry, I was doing double crochets the first time. Right now these are half double crochets, and so I changed it from 6 magic circle 6 half double crochets in the magic circle to 8, and that fixed all my problems, and I can increase the way I was increasing the first time, and it came out proper. What was happening the first time, it was turning into a cone before, like, it's not supposed to, like the brim, like these stitches coming down and forming this shape, you know, the cylinder-esque shape coming downwards, only supposed to happen when you stop increasing and you just keep doing the same number of stitches again and again. So I was like, why was that happening so soon? Because I was still increasing. So I was like, why is it coning like that? So yeah, that was the issue. So I fixed it, and I'm gonna get this done. I think I'm gonna finish this tonight because I'm obviously I slept all afternoon, so I'm not tired now. I'm almost finished with the hat, but it's like super big. Like, look at this. I have a ponytail, remember? It fits like huge. I'm like, I already kind of have like a semi-large-ish, head. So I was like, I'm thinking about tomorrow undoing this up to the last increase, removing that last row of increases, and then redoing this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to work on this anymore, but I did just come up with another Christmas gift idea. So my sister, she likes she like literally took one of the headbands I made for myself. So I haven't remade the same one in black for myself, but I'm planning on making her another one in black, um of the same one but with that fuzzy yarn, and then another one with that same fuzzy yarn, but it's one that I have that's like a thicker band just across. So I'm gonna make those right now because those are like quick easy things to do. 1, 2, 3. The video has been saying it has 25 seconds left for like a whole YouTube video, so still waiting for that to finish exporting so I can upload it. And then hopefully after that does that, I'll finish the 2 headbands and then I'll go to sleep. So I did tell you, I think earlier, that I also wanted to make her a scarf. So I don't know if I have the right combinations of yarn for that. I think I might, but like we're gonna have to look. Like I know one shade, like the burgundy shade I want to use, but like for the pink shade, I gotta see if the pink that I have and if those two really go together to make that scarf. Because I think those two could make a scarf. So yeah, we'll see. These are the 2 headbands I was talking about, and this is the fuzzy yarn that I'll be making the headbands out of. So it's this one that like when you spread it apart. Oh my gosh, it's just so hard to show you. But yeah, it looks like that. Pretty long. And then this one is just like a bunch of, I think there are half double crochets or single crochets. Yeah, so those are 2 headbands I'm gonna make for her. I finished making the headbands. This is the first one. It's ended up being thicker than my my original one. I think for this one, I don't know what I did down here because I'm pretty sure this is also 4, but I'm thinking maybe I didn't increase nearly as much. But anyway, this one, the width is, this is 8 single crochets across. Starts off with 4 and then it doubles, but I think this one is maybe 6 across. So I think I only did 1 increase versus this one I did 2 increases. So it's a lot thicker, but that's a-okay by me. I didn't mean to end that clip, but anyway, this is how it would fit basically. And then this is the second one. This one is based off of this one. This one follows the Cameron Kane tutorial. This one I did not follow the tutorial. I just looked at this, kind of guesstimated what I did, and then did something. I didn't feel like doing the whole watching the tutorial or anything, so that's how that one would fit. So I have one part of her gift. These would be more like stocking stuffers, but like the way Christmas works at with my family is like in the morning the people who live here and my sister and niece come over and we open gifts here like early in the morning, and then at night when all the family gets together that's when you bring the gifts for the people who weren't there, and then you open gifts again. So there's 2 gift opening sessions. So well, my sister's gonna come over, so this is gonna be a part of the morning session, obviously. So, and my mom likes giving us multiple presents, so sometimes I like to also give people multiple gifts if I can. It is not always going to be like a big gift, like, so this for example is a small gift. This would be in one bag, and then the scarf that I'm gonna make, if I the scarf I want to make would be in a separate like box, like, or whatever, however I decide to package these up. So another gift complete. I'm so happy because we're getting closer to the goal of finishing gifts. And also, like, I thought of it, did it, and then this is how much yarn is left from that. So I can literally probably make another headband, but I'm not sure who would want a headband, because my sister has already shown interest and has worn them. That's why I'm like, okay, that's a good gift for her. But like for anybody else, I'm just like, I don't know if it would be up their alley. Cause I'm like, I could make one for my mom too, but I don't know. So this is all I have left from this skein. I'm going to put it back much later. The video finally exported. It took forever. Like, when I started that second headband, is when it actually started, like, finish exporting. So now I'm uploading it to YouTube. It's 11%. I'm gonna go to sleep. It'll just keep going while I'm asleep. But I'm like a little bit annoyed because I just realized that like I checked the dates of when I posted my last video. Yeah, it's been a week. So I'm not like posting an extra early video or anything. Video is being posted on time. So I set it to upload December 11th, which is technically today, because today it's 1 a.m. So it's gonna post after work at 4 o'clock, and then I need to do a thumbnail. I need to make a thumbnail tomorrow. And hopefully upload a thumbnail before it posts. And then it is Thursday. I went outside like I was supposed to. However, things turned out not like they were supposed to. So I went to Michael's, then Old Navy, and then Ulta. But I'm gonna have to show you in reverse order because of how things are. So I'm gonna do a little haul. So I went to Ulta and got some makeup, because I was like, usually I get my makeup from CVS, and I was like, you know what? I wanted one thing, but I was like, you know what? I might as well get a foundation and concealer too. So that's what I did. And I also got some stuff for my hair since I was there. For my hair, I got the Olaplex #3, the bonding, well, it's the hair protector, but it's supposed to help with the bonds, because under the black dye it's still orange, so gotta keep it safe. And then I also got the scalp serum from Steen, and then I got this powder foundation. Got this from Kylie's Cosmetics in a color 8WN. And then NARS, what was the foundation? I forgot what. Oh yeah, medium deep. And then this concealer in the color caramel from, I guess, Born This Way, I think. That's the brand. So that's what I got from Ulta. Did not mean to go there. Well, I meant to go there, but I didn't mean to spend as much money as I spent there. And then not only I literally went for this black dress, which I'm probably not going to show you all the clothes properly just because I don't want to really unfold them. And then I also got this like this other mesh top, because I was like, if they had it in black, that would have been perfect, because I'm like, it's just for my wardrobe. And then I got a pair of purple sweatpants and I think 4 or 5 t-shirts. They're similar to ones that I already have, just more colors. So not too much on that haul, because this is a clothing channel, and you'll probably just see me wearing them, so you'll know what they are when you see me wearing them. Okay, that's it. So from Michael's, I got this Karen Simply Soft in this color, which is soft pink, because I want to pair it with this one, which is burgundy, to make the scarf. I was gonna get 2 loops and threads, like a pink and red in the loops and threads color, but I was like, it was a buy one get one half off, and I had 3 skeins of yarn. So then when I saw this, I was like, okay, this will go with this and give me the look that I want for the scarf, right? And then I got this yarn. Instead of going to another Michael's and getting like 3-4 skeins of the Lion Brand Dream something something yarn, I just got this one because it has all the colors. It does have a few more colors than my cousin's jacket does, but I was like, this seems like it would make a good hat to match his jacket. So I hope that he'll actually wear it and like it, right? And then they did not have a lot of the tissue paper. I was so upset. So I just bought 2 colors, green and red. It's really because I have some, but I don't think I have enough to pack all these gifts. And then I know these are for food. There's 5 of them. I bought these basically cake boxes or treat boxes, and I plan to put like the smaller gifts, like the hats and stuff, in these, and I just wrap them with wrapping paper and move on from there. Wrapping paper, plan to buy from Dollar Tree. A little bit upset because I was trying to find a big enough gift bag to hold the blanket. Didn't see one at Michael's or anywhere else that like Old Navy. Like, I wasn't really looking for it. Like, I didn't go out to look for it, but if it was there, I would have got it. So yeah, that didn't happen. I don't know how I'm gonna do my hair tomorrow, but I am excited to play with this new makeup because I'm like, ooh, it looks so good. Like Maxine from Ulta, she hooked me up. She's great. I hope that next time I go there I see her again. Like, she was so sweet and so helpful. But yeah, so that is my quick haul, especially since I didn't show you all the clothes, but we didn't really weren't supposed to get all that clothes, you know? So anyway, I think that I was about to say, oh, I'm gonna start crocheting. No. For one, I need to edit a thumbnail for a video that I posted today, because I was supposed to edit during the day, but I work during the day, so I did not edit. And during lunch, I ate food, so like what you're supposed to do. So I gotta go quickly make a thumbnail because the video's been up for like 3-4 hours now, with just a random picture of my face from the video, which I'm like, okay. So I gotta make a thumbnail, and then after that, I'm like, should I start crocheting or should I start editing the next video? Because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to edit tomorrow. Saturday, maybe. I think Saturday I could edit a video, but it's like I guess I would post it Sunday. I don't know. There's just so many videos, so I'm just like pressuring myself just because I want to get that first presents video out before, you know, the Christmas basically. So we'll see how this editing thing goes. I don't think I'm gonna edit right now. Like, it's right now, it's 8:23. I haven't crocheted all day. I really do want to crochet, so I'm gonna make the thumbnail and then I'm gonna crochet. That's what I want to do, so that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, I was just editing and having issues. I've been having issues with the audio. So this whole time I thought it was Premiere Pro that was the problem, but turns out it's the computer. Because I was like, okay, fine. If it's not working, I'll just watch a YouTube video and make the scarf. The YouTube video was like, sorry, audio issues with your computer. Would not play. So I'm like, oh, it's my computer that's the problem. That sucks very much. So yeah, me have to get a new computer. It's well, I don't know how much later it is, but I did order a new computer, so I'm gonna get that Saturday. Today's Thursday, so the computer should come Saturday. I started working on the scarf. I'm currently on, I think, the 5th row, well, 4th row, right? And like when I first did the 2nd row with the first round of pink, I was like, ooh, I don't like these colors together. But yeah, once I did the second row of burgundy, I was like, oh, okay, that's the vision I had. So yeah, it's just this color can't be on the outside, which perfectly fine. That's what I anticipated. It's just while I was sitting here doing it, I was like, ooh, looks a little bad. Also had to redo the first row because I was using the 5mm hook and it was super loose. It's still kind of loose now, but that's fine, but it's a lot tighter than it was earlier. I switched to a 4mm, so I'm gonna keep working on this, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. And then tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna film much tomorrow, but if I do, I do. But tomorrow, I think this weekend, what I want to get in this video is at least one more gift. Like, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish this in this video, but I want to do at least either the rabbit or the dog, like one of those two, because there should be smaller. So I'm like, let me see if I can get that done. That's the hope. That's the hope. And then we're gonna end this second video and then start the third one. So I did my makeup. And first of all, I'm wearing those lashes that I said I had, like, I don't even know what video that was in, but I was like, yeah, I have like a couple packs of them. I forgot why, like, I still had packs of them even after years of owning them. It's because they're like so dramatic, and I was like, it's not really the look I'm going for, but hey, they're already on. And then also, I've obviously done my face of makeup, and let me just tell you this, it's not what I wanted. Like, it just looks so much lighter than I feel like it should be. And then with the red lip, I'm like, it's giving clown, you know? But it kind of looks fine with like lots of lights. But without like the lights, like, I guess like it kind of looks fine. I just gotta like, since I'm wearing like lots of dark, you know, my hair is black, wearing a black dress, and like, I just, oh, obviously my hair is not done. I don't even know what time it is because my watch is charging. I'm like, let me go and check my phone because that's also charging. And let's, yeah, like, it's 4:33. I need to be ready by 5 o'clock. So I gotta figure out something to do with my hair. And honestly, if I didn't start my makeup while I was eating, I don't know. So yeah, well, let's just hope that once I put on like my dress, it'll look less like weird. And then this one is also not like lined up the same way this is, and like I noticed that, and I'm just like, I have to speak in front of people, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I just hope that nobody goes bad mouthing me, because we're gonna be around Caribbean people, and all they do is like to talk about people. So I'm gonna go quickly put my hair in a half up, half down. Since they were like, yeah, you need to incorporate red last minute, I'm gonna do half up, half down with a red scrunchie. Or, I don't know. I really like it being like completely out, but yeah, I gotta go figure out this hair situation. I'm fully ready now, except for my shoes. I still haven't decided what shoes I want to wear, but this is the hair. All I did was decide to like curl the ends, bump them a little bit, because I was like, no, it was just like, it's just not, it's just like, blown out hair is like cool and all, but the ends need to like be like super duper healthy looking. And like, I feel like no matter how healthy my hair is, and it is dyed, so like the ends are always gonna just like not be super duper healthy no matter how much I'm cutting at those split ends. So yeah, but I also put on some press on nails. These are the nails. I had gotten them from the mall. And like my nail tech, oh, this was before I met her, and I told her about that. Like, I asked her, well, how come she doesn't sell in the mall, and she was like, yeah, sometimes those people are like don't actually make their own press-ons, so we'll not be buying the press-ons from the nail again. I will probably be buying more of hers because hers are great. It's just, I already had these, and I was like, these were originally supposed to be the birthday nails for this year, but I went to her to get my nails done, which were those green panda nails that I did love so much. But for today, these will work excellently. Oh my gosh, I'm Oh, I also have to make one of these. Oh, I was gonna put on a corset, right? And I was gonna put this in the middle of the corset, but I don't know if I'm still feeling like wearing the corset. Also, still haven't figured out the shoe situation, so I might, while at the viewing, make another one of these, because, like, I think I'm gonna give this one to my mom since, I don't know. I'm like, this is some red right here, but, like, I would love to have a rose as well, but this is already made. She's gonna be dressed and whatnot, so I'm gonna ask her what she thinks about the corset piece on top of this dress, see if she thinks it's a good idea. If it is, I will make another one of these for myself. I'm gonna just give her this one since it's already made and she could just add it on, right? Because the event basically started, but like the important part doesn't start till like 7 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock now, so yeah, we got a lot, so I probably will come back on much later also to show you the Christmas gift I made for my cousin, because he's from Canada, so I don't know if he's gonna come back for Christmas, but he's here right now, so I was like, let me just give him his gift now so that if I don't see him, I've given him his gift, you know? Doesn't hurt to get a gift early. I had to take my hair down to do this, but I needed to see how big it was, and it looks like I just need to do a few more rows because I wanted to have a folded brim. And look how much yarn I still have. So if there's still a decent amount, I might try to make like a small little scarf to match, maybe. Like, I don't know. It also feels super light, like super light. And I'm like, I hope this will actually be warm. I have like a lot of hair, and my cousin that I'm giving it to, he does not have obviously this much hair. He has like a low cut, so I'm like, at least he's not bald, so maybe it'll be fine. Um, I started off with a 5.5 millimeter hook, switched to a 5 millimeter, and I still feel like the stitches are like a bit gapey, and it's because of how light the yarn is, but at the same time it doesn't look gapey, so it should be fine. But yeah, this is my progress so far. I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm gonna finish this, and then I'll probably go back to working on the scarf because I yanked those nails off. I did not take them off properly. I just really yanked them off because they were really getting on my nerves and really a hindrance to my life. It's done! Other than the fact that I haven't cut off the yarn yet, but perfect amount of brimming. Yeah. I just hope that it's warm, because again, I really can't tell, because I got all this hair. Like, for me, it would be a good hat, you know, but I hope for him it's a good hat, and I hope he likes it. I mean, the jacket that I was like trying to base this like the colorway off of is striped, whereas this is not striped the same way the jacket is, and it does have a few more colors than the jacket, but hey. But look how much yarn is left. This is a lot. So I'm thinking in the next video I'll make a scarf, because I don't want to make this scarf yet until I'm finished with this scarf, because maybe I'll be scarfed out by then, and then maybe there won't actually be a scarf. The plan was to make a hat, and I made a hat. So I'm gonna try and finish this scarf. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight. Maybe tomorrow. I'm very hungry right now, so I don't even know if I wanna, like, I low-key wanna jump in and start crocheting this, but like I gotta eat. So I'm gonna go eat some more one time. Instead of eating, I almost finished. Maybe I should say I ate. Anyway. I'm almost finished with this hat. I just have to make the tassels. So this custom order is, I want to say 50, no, 49% complete. Because I need to, the 1% is the tassels for this, and then I still have 2 headbands to make, which should take the same amount of time it takes to make a hat, right? Because I think 2 headbands are equivalent to 1 hat with this chunky yarn. So I have to make one that's black and red. I have 2 full skeins, and then I have like what's left over from the brown hat to make a headband as well. So that is what I'm going to do, but not right now. Not right now. No. I was just like, oh, I since my hair was, you know, in a position to try on hats, I tried it on. And I was like, oh, I don't need to undo it and remove a increase row. It fits. So I was like, okay, if it fits, I might as well. See, it fits. So excited. So I was like, perfecto. I don't need to make another hat or like redo the bottom. So, oh, it is long. I just folded up the brim. Of course. As you can see, the thickness changes because I started doing back loop, front loop, single crochets so that it's like more of like a ribbing effect down here, so that when you fold it up, it like looks like it's not just the, like, you know how the inside, well, I don't know if everybody watching knows how crochet works, but the inside is just a bit different from the outside, and I personally don't like, I guess it's not that obvious with the color changes. It's a little bit more obvious on solid color hats where like the inside of a stitch just looks like the wrong side. So I was like, I want when you fold up the brim, it doesn't look like that. So that's what I did. And now the blacks line up. It's great. That's obviously the back. Oh my gosh, so excited. So that's done. And now I'm actually gonna go eat, and yeah. So we're getting a lot of projects done in this video. Are we? Yeah, I finished the blanket. That's a big project. This hat is almost done. That hat's finished. The scarf may or may not finish in this video. And another one bites the dust. I have finished one of the two headbands. I like the design that I did single crochets in, I wouldn't even say it's the back loop. It was like, it's like this loop that doesn't, that's like you don't usually work in. And it created this pattern, and I like it. So this I'm gonna weave in the end, and then this one is done. And then I gotta go make the red and black one. And based on how little yarn there was, well, what I felt like was a little bit of yarn, it literally felt like, nah, maybe a little bit more than that. I guess maybe these two scraps put together is what it felt like. And I thought, oh, that's gonna get me like 2 rows. And I mean, not 2 rows, like I think I did about like this much, and I thought, oh, that's gonna be it, and then literally got twice as much. So it's as big as I thought it was, like originally what I thought she was thinking it was gonna be. So I'm happy to hear that. But now, because I'm like, I have 2 full skeins of the other 2, I'm like, I think I will make the combo of the black and the red, and then I'll make a black and a red one because I don't want the yarn. So I'm like, here, take them, take all these hats, take all these headbands. So she's gonna end up getting probably 3 headbands instead of 2, but I don't know yet, just because I don't like working with this yarn. It was just nice to get something done quickly because, you know, actually it took maybe 2 YouTube videos to do this, but that's fine. I was also doing my Duolingo, so I was being a little bit slow about it. But this is done, so we have another one bites the dust. So that's 3 projects finished today. It is Sunday night, and it's finally time to wrap up this video. So I'll start with my big deer, which I what did I do? I changed her head position so that it was more aligned with her body, recentered the nose, and I like recentered one of these ears, and I changed the antlers, and I also gave her brown eyelashes, which made her super duper cute. I made this baby deer, which despite all my trimming, the fur still covers up the eye sometimes, but very cute. I didn't make any adjustments to her since I made her. This is the deer that I plan to give to my niece. And then this, I didn't remove the take it off the yarn and weave in the end yet, but this is a hat for my cousin that's supposed to match his jacket. This hat is not fully complete, but it's mostly complete. It is a custom order, which I just need to add the tassels and it'll be complete. This is a headband that I made last night as well, for the custom order. I haven't made the other one, so we'll get there when we get there. And then this one, well, actually, I'll also show you the scarf. It's not finished, but I did add 4 more rows to it today. So in the next video, you'll definitely see the finished scarf. I think, I don't know how many more rows I want to do. I think like another maybe 10 rows. 5 to 10 row, somewhere in between there will be a good number. And then I'm so happy about this. This rabbit obviously didn't make it in this video, but I did replace the eyes with these eyes and added the eyelashes with the yarn. Looks so cute, right? And I know, shocker, but I actually made the second rabbit today. And this one, I have a bunch of these noses and I thought, hey, why don't we use one? So I used this one and also added eyelashes to this one. And all the rabbits I made look like, oh my gosh, it's slightly different, right? Like these two should be a little bit more twinsy in terms of their structures. But guess what? These arms are shorter than these arms because instead of doing 3 rows of 18, I did, how many rows did I do? I did only 2, right? And then this one, I put bells in the feet and in the head, so you hear that? I love that. It just makes me so happy. So yeah, that is the rabbits. So, oh, and obviously let me see if I can drag it over here. And obviously we have the blanket. So basically everything we made, or I made in this video is practically right here, right? Yeah, that's practically everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And look out for part 3, which is coming. Oh, wait. I also made the headbands, did I not? I completely forgot. I made this black headband and this headband for my sister. So yeah, that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'll be sure that even though I didn't edit today, I'll try to edit tomorrow so I can post like 2-3 videos next week, so that one of this series can be posted before Christmas, and then this one hopefully maybe the week of Christmas. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.